two loops model, very simple. But this is it. It's really an elaboration of Thomas Kuhn's scientific revolution paradigm shift. The top curve is the old paradigm. The bottom curve is the new paradigm. We know what the old one is. That's our system as it is. Systems are perfectly developed to deliver the results they do. Our healthcare system is perfect for delivering incomes and profits. It does a great job at that as long as it doesn't kick you out, which it does from time to time. But this one is quite perfect at delivering that. It just isn't very good at delivering access, quality, satisfaction, all the things it's supposed to do. Relationships, doesn't do that. So in this old model, you find people who are stewarding it, and they are holding it together. And as it declines and reaches its end game, there are people who are hospice workers who recognize it's dying, but they're trying to help keep it alive because the new paradigm doesn't exist yet. Then there's these innovators in there, and they're starting to be so dissatisfied with the old paradigm, they start to create new things. But they don't know each other. They're doing it on their own. And if you connect them down at the bottom there, what happens is they develop more rapidly. And as soon as I learned that, what struck me was this is the same as fetal development. It's biological. This one cell divides, 2 cells, 4 cells, 8 cells. Pretty soon they're differentiating, but they're all networked. And the next thing you know is you have a human being. It incubates over time. There's a gestational process that creates the new paradigm. What we're trying to do is make a network of networks that connects those innovators to each other, nourishes them, illuminates the ones that are new models that look like they'll work, and creating something that doesn't yet exist. In other words, as these cells develop, emergent properties come to fore, and those emergent properties cannot be predicted. We don't know what the sum is because it's greater than the parts, and we don't know what we're going to create. So what are we trying to do with our network of networks? All of us have grown up in hierarchical organizations with a CEO at the top or some other leader at the top, and that leader makes all the major decisions and everyone else follows. That's not what HRC is going to be. 3 of us start, we added 6 others. We're going to go to 12 so that 7 can participate because not everybody can do everything all the time. And what are we creating? There's nobody in charge. This is a flat network. And what is it? It's a fractal. Okay, sorry to go to math. I know you've heard this term before, but a fractal means that the large shape looks the same as the small shape. Think about mountains and piles of sand. They look a lot alike. Think about waves. A little tiny wavelet, when you throw a rock in the water, looks like a ripple. A ripple can become a wave can become a storm can be a tsunami. So if we can pull together the network of networks and get all the people who are interested in innovating in healthcare to create that new paradigm, which we don't know what it is, using a flat, non-CEO, non-hierarchical model, then we believe we can accelerate the evolution of healthcare.